Blessings, everyone. This is Tefnut Light. Happy new moon in Gemini. Yay! I hope you're all doing really well. I'm going to be doing the new moon reading for today, which is between like the 4th and the 5th. So it's actually around 11 p.m. I think it's East Coast time. And here it's going to be on the 5th in California. I'd like to introduce you to my mascot, a little fun mascot who's going to be traveling me through the UK on Monday. His name is Fantasia, and I love this quote, and this is why I'm going to share it with all of you. And it says, "Come close, I have a secret for you. I wish your dreams and your dreams come true." So, isn't that cute? So yeah, this is our mascot, Fantasia. Going to be blessing the reading today to uplift the energies with his Mars retrograde that's been going on and is going on till the end of June, the 29th of June. So I thought, in honor to that, like shifting energies, I'm going to be doing, I'll be in a new country for this summer, well, Europe. I decided I'm going to do the new moon reading, and then I'm going to do the June reading like in a park somewhere in the UK. Like that's what Spirit's telling me to do. So I'm going to do that. But in honor of that, I have my cards actually in this really cute UK bag. And I have this beautiful deck, which I haven't really used on this channel yet, which is the Hidden Realms. I love this deck. It's such a beautiful, uplifting fairy deck. And I have it with this beautiful rose quartz. So we're going to infuse this with lots of love. If you are interested, I'm holding sessions for the weekend till I leave, which will help my trip and also help you if you are in a shifting space, because I've been getting so many emails from people like, what's going on? What's happening? There's a lot of just shifting energies, and what I can say, how I can help you is actually through a session, because I need to read your energy body, where you're at and all that. So I have those available on my website. They are on the God and Goddess section, which is Goddess Activation and God Activations. It's fear cleansing, stepping into your goddesshood, or tarot readings as well, which is on the readings and Reiki page. So thank you very much for your support, and I'm really honored to be part of your path. And all of you have been such a great support too. I'm feeling this shifting energy in my own life, and really trusting Divine Spirit to just move me where I need to be at. And I think that's where we need to be at right now, energetically, just truly trusting our heart. Everything's going to be okay. Everything is great. Infuse yourself with good colors and good vibrations. Take a salt bath. So the Mars retrograde is making us look at a deeper aspect of ourselves, what we want, foundations, sexual energies, past stuff, past lives, our childhood, where we used to live, all those stuff, like looking at the deeper layers. And it's a transformation process. So that's going on for all of June. But I really believe that the 29th, I really believe through this transformation, there's so many miracles that are going to happen. I truly believe that. It's really about stepping into that power of the heart, opening up your divine wings and saying, God, I trust. So I know that's, some people might be silly, but actually that is the key to embracing the light. The light will bring you your miracles, because you are the light, you are the miracle. I have lots of little messages popping up if you hear that. You are the divine miracle, and I want you to know that we are here to love, and you are only love, and the love will bring you that divine energy, and the love comes from you, from source and divineness that you are. So let's tap into the deck and tap into that unicorn magical miracles energy. And he has the key, the invisible miracles key, and he's here vibrating in a good frequency, as well as our outer terrestrial planets we got going on here. Remember, divine twins, you manifest from how you feel. You can't grab it and say, this is what I want, but it's how you feel, what you believe in. You are a walking tantric master, and by tantric master, I mean you create your universe. So remember that. You are the divine alchemy, and I stand for that and believe in all of you. So let's tap into the deck and make sure it's upright, and sit in our power chairs right now. Listen to our higher selves. Listen to God consciousness. and listen to the divine masculine, listening to the divine feminine, trusting, opening more, opening up those layers, letting go of those wounds, stepping into our light and our love and our power as divine beings and divine messengers of Spirit Source here on planet Earth. So really take honor in yourself being here on this planet. This is what you're meant to do. Step into the divine power. Let go of the old stories of sadness. And a lot of this is actually bringing up past life sadness. And sometimes that is actually what keeps you and your twin separate. And when you can find the information piece that really opens that up, you're like, oh, that's why. That's why that fear keeps coming up. So letting go of that. Allowing in that fresh, vibrant energy of your inner child and your magical being and the essence of your divinity. Let that shine. Let other people see that. Don't be afraid of that. Remember, you're in an evolution space and you're a divine, beautiful being. So, so, so beautiful and so sacred to the whole world. Honor yourself and know you are worth it, because you are worth it. Both of you are worth it. Both twins are divinely worth it and beautiful beings. We are all worth it. Deserving of love. Beautiful, divine essence of light, of love, beauty, nature, divinity, devotion. Devotion. Devote yourself to the path. Devote yourself to your mission. Devote yourself to the love, but allow it to unfold naturally. That's actually one of the confirmations I got from a divine sister. Allow it to happen naturally. Let it unfold. Let go of control, controlling yourself, controlling the universe, and controlling others. Allowance allows you to receive. So be open to receiving this new moon in Gemini. Be open to receiving. All right, so I'm going to do the divine masculine on the left side. I like to do it counterways, and then the divine feminine on the right. And the middle, we're going to merge the two energies. So let's see what comes up. Okay? There, we've got some more light. It's beautiful. All right, the first card we got is the Tower. The second card, the Hanged Man. Oh, wow. Third card, Temperance. Do it on the fourth card. Fourth card, Nine of Wands. Eight of Cups for the feminine. Queen of Swords for the feminine. The Ten of Swords for the feminine. And the Page of Swords. The middle is the King of Swords. The Lovers. The Emperor. And the Moon. Beautiful. So what I did is I did 4 cards on each side, masculine, feminine. So I really believe the masculine is coming into their feminine essence. And then the middle I did 4 more cards. So I will show you the cards. The first card is the Tower, and it looks like the feminine is floating. The masculine is like, where am I going? What's happening? You know, it's like the tree roots have just been like pulled out from underneath them. And I feel like, you know, that connection and stability that was going on before, in a sense, if it's in the etheric or in the actual physical world, has kind of been shaken up for a reason, to be looked at and to be simplified. That's what I was getting a lot of the messages, a simplification, really stepping into the power of the mission of what you are and what you're here to do. And if you haven't been doing that, the world is kind of like shaking you up, and it's the blasted beach, but this is the Tower card. And I really like it's a tree. This tree is like telling you guys just to like get on with it. And this is actually really speaking to the masculine. So the masculine's life is just like kind of like, oh my God, this explosion, this falling leaves of like, I need to do my work. I need to look at some stuff in my life. And it's just like the feminine actually looks like she's gracefully dancing, but the masculine is just feeling this fall, this like. So I think the best thing the feminine can do right now is just allow them to do their stuff, allow them to fall and feel that, but love them at the same time. So energetically give them that support. really important. But the falling is just this. So gracefully, you can take this picture in a new light, the masculine. You can dance gracefully. Take your feminine essence or your feminine twin, just allow that gracefulness of the flight to take properly, take the proper energy that is there for you. Don't just fall. Take your wings and open your wings, okay? And know that you are supported by God. That's what I'm feeling. So the beginning is just this falling energy. And it's interesting because the masculine has the hanged man. So the hanged man, it's having him look, or the divine masculine, if it's a feminine, female, or man, it applies to both because we both have both energies. But this is looking at the majority of the energy, the twin masculine energy. So whoever has a masculine role, basically, energetically. The hanged man, and he's looking at his life upside down right now. So he's falling, and then he's like, okay. So it's about looking at the picture in a different essence. There's all this greenery around you, and this beauty, and this ivy, and there's so much growth. It's like your heart, it's like you had to fall down for your heart to open up. Like everything literally had to just fall, and you had to fall with it, because with the fall comes the awakening. The awakening of your heart is what you're working on, divine masculine. So that's beautiful. The next card, the masculine god, is temperance. And we have some firefly, very fireflies, I'm going to call them that. And this woman, it's also like, is definitely representing the masculine, but the feminine energy is within the masculine. It's the balancing out of the alchemy, the balancing out the actions and the emotions. It's like the heart is opening, It's almost like maybe the feminine twin went somewhere and his world exploded on him, energetically or physically, it can be both. And this energy, it's like the balancing out of emotions and actions and how to take this to the next level, where you're going to. Really taking the time. I feel like this energy is really about taking the time to balance out everything in life, in your heart, in your mind, in your body, in your soul, and taking a deeper look at that part of you. This energy is really looking deep, and it's very thoughtful energies, and there's all these beautiful little fireflies, and they're kind of like bringing messages. They're also awakening, and also could be that the masculine is seeing all these sadness illusions, because I see lots of water around her. There's like a waterfall, and the masculine is taking that softer picture within them. And they're balancing out the emotions. Maybe they had some kind of traumatic thing that happened to their family or in their life or their job, or basically everything, because the tower really represents that energy. Like the world is pushing you to get into your energy of your heart and your power as a divine soul, and putting like, okay, do this now. But also take a deeper look inside. So temperance is really balancing out the energies, and almost like this, fireflies are magic and illusion. So looking at what's really true, and also what do you divine masculine want to co-create? What do you want to create? Don't be sad. Also, this could be them thinking of the feminine deeply once they open their hearts, which will happen in the next 2 weeks, I feel, with this new moon energy, this miracles energy of Gemini. It is about the sacred divine twins. I'm a twin, I'm a Gemini, so I know how that is. And balancing out that energy, what is real, what is not real. And yes, I'm in the city, so there's going to be other sounds. Anyways, the next card they got is the Nine of Wands. So this is an energy of the ashes, the phoenix rising above the ashes. It's a rebirth. They're going through a huge rebirth. We start off the energies with them for this, the tower. And then the tower, at the end of the cycle, towards the new moon, there's this rebirth. And we're going to be having another Sagittarius full moon at the end of the month, and Mars will be going direct. So I truly feel end of June, when Mars starts to move forward and when we have the full moon, there's going to be this reawakening. And the bird is going in like the direction of the feminine if we look at that. So this fiery energy of love and passion and vitality, they're going to be reborn. So, they're going to be getting their energy of Mars, and Mars is the masculine and Venus is the feminine. So that's why the energies of the masculine are maybe feeling a little turbulent right now, or anything to do with action. So really take the time to look at those spaces. Look deep inside. Talking to the divine masculine right now. Also the feminine, let them look inside their soul and balance the alchemy, because the alchemy is both of you. And we need both to create the full-on alchemy and the mission. I'm going to go to the feminine now. The first card the feminine got, the Eight of Cups. So I really feel like she decided to walk away. She walked away. And there's lots of moon energy, as you can see. Like there's a little like the new moon, and this is almost like she's in her masculine energy. Like she walked away in her masculine essence. The masculine decided to go into their softer realms. And it's like, okay, I'm walking away. Or this is symbolizing you feeling like they walked away from you. But actually it isn't so. It's just looking, the Eight of Cups having to do with a spiritual mission. So the feminine is stepping into their spiritual mission. And also the emotional essence of the spiritual mission, and the dedication and emotional journey they're going to go on to create this physically in the world. That's what I feel for the feminine. So, like, okay, like kind of both have that gray energy. The next card you got is the Queen of Swords, Divine Feminine. And the Queen of Swords is about knowing what she wants, being very intellectual and wise, and it looks like she has a little bird mask right there if you look deeper, like this little owl bird mask on her necklace. She's a divine sorceress, she's a magician, she's very much in her intellectual power. It's like, I got my sword, I'm okay, I'm going forward, I know where I'm directing. So the twin, masculine twin, is like feeling a little upside down. The feminine, but they're stepping into their heart. The feminine is stepping into their intellectual selves of manifesting the mission in the physical through communication and knowing what they want and standing their ground. So it is almost like a reversal, even though we see as the masculine, like, oh, they're doing this and this and that. But actually, if you look at it, the feminine is almost switching roles with the masculine, even though it might seem like an illusion that it's not that. The feminine is stepping into their intellectualness as a divine warrioress of the mission and going forward. I keep seeing like this is like dragon right here behind her. So the intellect and spirit are coming together for the divine feminine during this new moon. And she has her sword. So I feel like she's guarded, yet she's going forward. And she's just like, has her divine sword, like Excalibur, I'm marching forward and you cannot stop me. Like that kind of thing. So gentle feminine. Okay, be gentle on yourselves. The next card, you got a lot of swords actually. The Ten of Swords. So this is kind of a scary card for some of us looking at that face. She is going forward with her warrior's energies. Like, I am marching forward. Like, I am a divine warrioress of Celtic energy or whatever energies you have from your past lives and embodying this in your new life. And it's like, I am going forward no matter what it takes. Like that's the energy. And she might also be having lots of thoughts that are coming up that just make her get back into her power. And so if there's anything that's coming up, just make sure you're grounded, connect with nature, take a deep breath. You don't need to be like this. Make sure you're in your power of your essence of your queen, but also following your own heart. So gentle on that essence. And also don't hurt this sensitive being right now, okay? Be gentle. Don't let that get in the way of you. Let them do their work and the internal work. The next card you got is the Page of Swords. So this is messages. It's like, okay, from having your sword up, you're now putting your sword down. And it's these beautiful wings of owl wisdom is coming through. So like Athena, anything with owls, your owl wisdom's coming through. It's like you're letting go of all those layers and just really purifying with your thoughts. And it is about a messenger. So you could receive a message from spirit or a divine warrioress that softens the energy for you. A warrioress of love, more like a princess or something, like a younger person, or just coming back into your youth of your thoughts, really just calming down. So your sword starts to go down, you know where you're at, and you're like, okay, I'm fine. I don't need to worry. And it's about the time when, don't let battles happen. Just relax. See that? Putting your sword down, and you have your wings in your hair, and this bird says, hello. Nice to see you. It's like they're flying to you. And everything's okay. You just let that energy of Mars pass. Do your inner work. Listen to your warriorshood as love. And if you are there to do action and speak your words, speak them from your loving essence of believing humanity. And just focus on what you love. And allow them to come to you. Okay? It's a beautiful card. It's like the thoughts. She's very thoughtful. She's gracefully embracing who she is on all levels. And this is her true beauty. The true beauty is in that. And I love this. I really love this. You can see them. They're beautiful, beautiful together. Okay, so the top card we have here, crowning, is the King of Swords. So this has to do with, the intellect, the wise, the elders. The king is very much the masculine. They're like, their sword is like put in one space, and like, this is my territory. This is where I'm at, and this is also connecting the twins. Like, this is what's going on. This is the focus. So let's stay focused. Let's move forward. No matter what, he's kind of looking away. So it's both. Both of you are in this essence of the King of Swords. So stepping into your royal power and being that divine knight in shining armor, that, but in an essence of duty, a duty and dedication. So that doesn't really necessarily mean focusing on the love. The love comes together when you trust. So the mental is very much coming up right now. So stepping into the heart, just receiving the love in very soft and subtle ways, I'm feeling. The next card we got is the Lovers. So the love is there. The love is definitely there. It's the green energies, connecting with the nature spirits, feeling it on the astral realms, connecting with flowers and butterflies, very much that. And that's on the masculine side. So they're looking at the love, and make sure you are too. And this is the connection between the two. These energies, these 4 cards are for both, connecting the two. The next card we got is the Emperor. So, the Emperor is the wise, transformational one. There's a dragon as well right here. So the dragon energies of transformation. There's a lot of weaving going on, thought, transformation, wisdom that is coming through right now. So whatever is happening, it is happening for the divine plan. Trusting the divine plan, trusting God and Goddess. So it's like weaving things all together, being thoughtful, being the messenger. But also I feel the man, through his emperorhood, will come to the feminine. And the Lovers is there. It's like the connection of that love. But the Emperor is really there to ground solid foundations. And it's like the feminine is kind of taking over that energy, and the masculine is taking over, looking at the deeper part of the love. But both are connecting to the Emperor and the Lovers energetically, which is really good. And the top is all about thoughts and intention and stepping into divine power and divine authority, so to say, with the Emperor, and divine duty with the King of Swords. The card on the bottom, which crowns the bottom of the twins, is the Moon. So the arrival. It's like we have made it. From the new moon, see that? And the road of this pile of, oh my God, are we going to get this done? The road ahead, the moon is very deep, but I feel there's going to be a foundation that's laid. And the foundation is just going to finding that sacred space, that sacred vortex